Good morning, YouTube friends. Happy Monday. So let's see. Last week I started on the Fat Boy. That's going to be a big project. So I got the gas tank off and got the intake manifold off. And this morning I'll reseal the intake manifold and start pulling the primary apart to put a new rotor and stator and all that in to replace his non-working charging system. And once that's done, I'll start on his handlebars. Let's see, what else did we do? Did some tires on a Kawasaki Vulcan. Yeah, not sure what's on the schedule today, but I will say I don't mind working on metric bikes, but they take me a little longer because I don't work on metric bikes every day. And it seems that metric bikes take weird sizes of tires and tire tubes, at least weird compared to the average normal sizes we put on Harleys every day. So a lot of times we'll get tires and not realize that the bike had wire spoke wheels, and so we don't order tubes, and then have an emergency of trying to find tubes in town to put in those tires. So it's always a bad day when I have to work on a metric bike, not because I don't like working on them or because they're hard to work on, but because they're different than what we normally work on, and we don't always have a good time finding parts for them. Because again, we don't always work on metric bikes, so we don't tend to keep typical metric bike parts on hand. So once in a while, working on metric bikes turns into a bit of a nightmare. And like I said, I'm not sure what's on the schedule today, but it'd be nice to be able to get some progress on this Fat Boy I'm working on. I do have a lift open, so whatever comes in I can work on the other lift, and the Fat Boy can sit on my lift. If there's nothing on the schedule sometime in the next day or two, then I'll add the Fat Boy to the schedule so stuff doesn't come in and interrupt me while I'm working on it. Because handlebar jobs tend to be an all-day adventure. And it is getting handlebars. So, yeah. That was a good weekend. I had a nice relaxing Sunday. Yesterday I had a doctor's appointment, and that resulted in riding all the way out to Walla Walla for some x-rays. So that was a nice pretty ride, but I didn't film it. I kind of wish I had, because it is a pretty ride. I still, because of the all-day adventure to Walla Walla and back, Didn't really make any progress on the Sportster or the Frankenglide. I did make some adjustments to the carburetor on the Sportster. I just haven't had a chance to go road test it yet. What are you doing? And there's nothing wrong with the Electroglide, I just haven't what is it? I just don't like the way the exhaust is so quiet, and haven't had a chance to play with that. I don't know, I ain't fucking around with the Blue Bridge if that's what's going on. Looks like I'll be taking the cable bridge to work from here on out. Yeah, just not a lot to talk about. Maybe a lot more to talk about tomorrow. Oh, somebody just got lit up. That reminds me, I probably still need to stick the tabs on my license plate. I renewed my tabs, but I don't think I ever put the stickers on. I think they're still on my registration in my tour pack. Should probably do that at some point, so I don't get needlessly pulled over. Still need to wash this beast too. But we made it here. So I hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.